Alright legends, I'm Young Thunder and let's get into this Pixlr Wordshare Filmora thumbnail tutorial. This is the final product right here. Please note that I am not a paid sponsor, although this is my favorite editing software. Pixlr is pretty easy to use, although it does have a ton of options. That's why I do like it a lot. Yo, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It really does help my channel grow. I'm going to use Pixlr E to make this thumbnail, or the thumbnail that you saw at the beginning. So let's go ahead and get started. There are 3 versions of Pixlr. One is free, of course. The second one is $49, and the third is $79. The last 2 are obviously the paid versions, which I have. Okay, so you want to hit the Create New button. Then you want to title your thumbnail. You can change the title if you want to a little bit later. And then you're going to click on the thumbnail icon. Now you have a blank canvas, so to speak. You want to hit Layer, drop down to Add Layer. Now I need to go to my gaming files to grab a background screenshot. I'm going to pick an image from my PS5 files that I've already saved. You definitely want to make sure that you have those things ready to go before you start, just to make it move faster and smoother. Organization makes the process so much easier, trust me. And now let's go ahead and pick the image. Okay, now that we have our image on Pixlr, it's all about resizing it and putting it into the position that we like. There are a variety of ways to do that. I simply just do as you see here. Just remember, when you're making your thumbnail, it is your decision, and it's also what you like to see in a thumbnail. So be a little creative, or you can be less creative. It's up to you. Okay, I think that works for me. As you can see, all the words and the positioning looks pretty good, at least for this thumbnail. Hey friends, if this video has been at least a little helpful, please let me know. All you have to do is subscribe and like. Okay, now let's move on to changing the color, which is very important. I tend to always sharpen and clarify my image at least a little bit. Make sure you don't overdo it unless that's what you are going for. I also always hit the saturation button. Once again, it's up to you how much or how little you want to use. I always do it because it makes the picture pop a little bit. There's an auto pop button, so I'll use that as well. So as I move the sliders back and forth, just go ahead and pay attention to how much the image changes. The best way to get better at all this is just to play around with it, experiment a little bit. That's what I did tons and tons of times. And it's actually paid off. I can make thumbnails much faster. I can make them simple. I can make them with a little bit more work put into them. It's pretty cool. This tool is pretty cool. Hopefully you check out many of my thumbnails on my channel. And now let's go ahead and move to adding text. Adding text is not hard at all, and it has a ton of options as well. Let's get started. It's pretty simple actually. Color it, size it, move it around, put it into the position that you want, and repeat the process till you get the look you're looking for. Now for me and my thumbnails, I typically use the same font from thumbnail to thumbnail, but my colors do change. The reason for that is the background of my images for my thumbnails tend to change a lot. So I can't always use the same exact colors from thumbnail to thumbnail. Just so you know, this is for my gaming YouTube channel, but the techniques, you can use them on any type of YouTube channel. Okay, let's mess around with a few of the sliders and let's go through some of the fonts, just so you can see what they look like. Now let's mess around with the colors for a little bit. See what you like, see what you don't like. I'm using a little bit more gradient colors, but sometimes I just use regular colors. You don't have to get all extravagant if you don't want to, man. The cool thing is, once you get one word the way you like it, just hit that duplicate button. Now you have two words. Now let's change the word, position the word, and add a little bit of angle to it. Okay, so in real time, I could probably do all of this in under 10 minutes. It didn't start off like that. It used to take a lot longer. So with practice, you can definitely master this. Let's get ready to see the final product in just a second. So my final product is a little bit different. I added a box to it. I gave it a little bit of color. I changed the words just a little bit, the color to it. And now it goes in line with my previous thumbnails. And you can see them on my YouTube channel. And here are a few of my most recent thumbnails. And by the way, if you're looking for some positivity and cool gameplay, definitely go to my channel and watch a couple of my videos. It really would help me grow. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below and I'll get back to you like I always do. Thank you for watching.